MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Washington Nationals and the Baltimore Orioles. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Asher Wojciechowski is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Striding in now for the Nats, Jackie Robinson, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Popped him up. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Scope dives. What a stop. Touche, sir. So an excellent play at second base for a team that's done well defensively all year as we take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. In now for Washington, Vladimir Guerrero, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Good idea, but Vlad's not going for it. 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1 left for Washington. Nationals nothing, Orioles coming to bat. You're watching baseball on MLB Network. A.J. Cole, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played.
Oh, look at the sliding stop in time.
Batting second, third baseman, Tim Beckham.
Stepping up to the plate, Tim Beckham, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, man, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Andre Dawson. He's assuming a role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Dawson is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. A ball and a strike now. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Russell Martin now.
Russell Martin.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The average coming in 257. 3 homers and 23 driven in. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
No strike.
To short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. First offering on its way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
This is pulled into right. Trumbull is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 2-0 Washington. Here's Chris Davis now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
At the plate, Jonathan Schoop. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Changeup that time. A swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Schoop. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
Center fielder.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll start this one at 269. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That's it. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Colby Rasmus. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Three runs already home here. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
This is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number 1.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather, pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
In now for the O's, Andrew Susak. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Trumbo stands at first with 1 out. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he's safe.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Digging in now, Tim Beckham. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
As a look, now the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and Baltimore has taken a 3-2 lead. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the 3rd frame in this one from Oriole Park. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Cliff Floyd.
So stepping in, Cliff Floyd. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. And Rasmus will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail 3-2. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trey Mancini.
First pitch of the at-bat, and that pitch catches the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Chris Davis. As she'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Two out, nobody on. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Vladimir Guerrero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Andre Dawson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Rasmus is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Popped him up. Trumbo coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Swing, and he pops him up. From the belt, the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
1-2, here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. Now Murphy belts one, carrying well to right field. Back goes Trumbo. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. At the plate, Russell Martin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Rasmus is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair. They're down 3-2. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning.
Adam Jones.
First pitch on its way. Grounded, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Colby Rasmus, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. .30 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Jones over at second. Trumbo on at first with nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Guerrero has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Andrew Susak, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For Washington, center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Popped him up. Machado has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop, Jackie Robinson.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Robinson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Cliff Floyd. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still a 3-2 ball game. Stepping up now, Tim Beckham. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Tim Beckham.
The pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Ball and a strike. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Turned on down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
34, Bryce Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 23 for him thus far, and the Nationals have drawn even now at 3-3.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Jan Marinez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 52, Jan Marinez.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Good idea, but Vlad's not going for it. 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, You have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here's the pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Two 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Guerrero leads off second with nobody out. This is popped up. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Carter, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped. Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Russell Martin now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 home to Martin. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Sean Kelly will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Sean Kelly.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Scope. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
Jonathan Scope.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And Robinson will throw him out, one gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. His past history with Sean Kelly. He carries a .308 batting average. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Eaton is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Into the box, Mark Trumbo. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Ready on 0-2. Popped him up. Martin shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Richard Blyer will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Richard Blyer.
In now is Adam Eaton. No hits to this point.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson as he lines it out to center. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, first baseman, Cliff Floyd.
Ready for another chance, Cliff Floyd. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Ready with the 1-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Trumbo, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And they just don't want to bother with Vlad here, so they'll put him on via the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Rasmus able to get it back in, and that's going to hold the runner at third base.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Harper, the runner at third. Guerrero at second. Dawson at first. 2 out in the inning. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Nationals get a run on the double by Bryce Harper. Get up and stretch. It's 4-3 Washington. Stepping into the box, Colby Rasmus. His past history with Sean Kelly, he's 0 for 4.
This thing's fall.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Carter waits on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew Susak.
In now, Andrew Susak. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Murphy. And quickly there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. That's a ball and no strikes.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 1-0 home. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madsen set to take over. Into the box, Tim Beckham, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, 2, here it is. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4. Donnie Hart will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Donnie Hart.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Russell Martin.
Digging in once again, Russell Martin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Rasmus at the track, and his Nationals fan later. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rasmus. And oh, a diving try, but it's off his glove, so the at-bat will continue. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. Right side. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jackie Robinson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Robinson. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 1-0 home is on the ground to the left side, a base hit. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Bryce Harper will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A bouncer to the left side, played on the backhand. They'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 5-4 Washington.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen here is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Here's Chris Davis now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. A 1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Jones.
Striding in, Jonathan Scope. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-0. Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Benoit, a native of the Dominican Republic. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
1 out, nobody on. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Benoit's ready. Here's the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Brad Brock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Andre Dawson.
Standing in, Andre Dawson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Brock rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
So striding forward now, Gary Carter. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Daniel Murphy will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
now batting, third baseman, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Carter on second, Murphy on at first with 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They lead it 5-4. Eric Gagne takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
38, Eric Gagne.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Andrew Susak, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Baltimore down to their final strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Gagne, a 27-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Washington Nationals, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Ryan Madson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Eric Gagne hammers down the save, his 18th. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA Light Rail Service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.